The battle for Bengal is increasingly becoming personal, with barbs flying thick and fast. Prime Minister Modi and Mamata Banerjee tore into each other over a number of issues such as safety of women, corruption and development. Here's a glimpse into that face-off that is only likely to get heated, shriller, louder as polls approach.
दीदी, सुन लिया दीदी? ये बंगाली की आवाज है। ये बंगाल की आवाज है दीदी।
The fiery Bengal battle is now intensely personal. Modi on Mamata's turf, mocking her recent scooty ride, taking a jibe at her Nandigram pole fight. Mamata, in her counter, protested with cutouts of cylinders against fuel price rise and compared Modi to coronavirus.
আজকে ইনজেকশন আমরা পয়সা দিয়ে কিনতে চাইছি, ইনজেকশনের মধ্যে মোদির মুখ লাগিয়ে দিয়েছে। বুঝুন, কোভিড ইনজেকশন তার মধ্যে মুখ লাগিয়ে দিয়েছে। তার মানে উনি হচ্ছেন কোভিড যাবেন না, গেলেই কোভিড ভ্যাকসিন।
While Modi claimed Mamata is no longer the same Didi, but a partisan pishi, out to help her bhaipo or nephew, Mamata accused Modi of selling India's assets.
कोटी रुपया खा लिया।
बंगाल ने आपको दीदी की भूमिका में चुना था, लेकिन आपने खुद को एक ही भतीजे की बुआ तक सीमित क्यों कर दिया?
बांग्ला को सोनार बांग्ला बनाएगा। बोलो, दिल्ली को तो बेच दिया, दिल्ली का लाल किला को बेच दिया, अब ताजमहल को बेच देंगे, इंडियन रेलवे को बेच दिया, बीएसएनएल को बेच दिया, कोल इंडिया को बेच दिया, डिफेंस को बेच दिया, एयर इंडिया को बेच दिया। हाय कहा, खाली इंडिया का नाम बदलना है आपका नाम पे।
The Prime Minister and Bengal CM locked horns over corruption and tolabazi.
माटी की तो बात करने वालों ने बंगाल का कण-कण, बंगाल का तिनका बिचौलियों, कालाबाजारी करने वालों और सिंडिकेट के हवाले कर दिया।
सेल बिक्री को तो सिंडिकेट, व्हाट सिंडिकेट? India knows only one syndicate, that is Narendra Modi or Amit Shah. There is no other syndicate.
In the end, both referred to the infamous khela or game in Bengal politics. Modi asserting it is game over for Mamata, while Didi asserted that the game is still on.
তুমি কত খেলতে পারো আর আমি কত খেলতে পারি, দেখা যাবে খেলায়। খেলা হবে, দেখা হবে, জেতা হবে। हम लड़ेंगे, हम करेंगे, हम जीतेंगे, मोदी को हराएंगे, भारत से हटाएंगे, बीजेपी को हटाएंगे, और जो हमसे टकराता है वो चूर-चूर हो जाता है।
अब हर तरफ से एक ही आवाज है, टीएमसी का खेला शेष, टीएमसी का खेला शेष, खेला खत्म।
In intense poll heat, everything seems to be fair game.
As both parties shift gear to launch a major offensive against one another, it's getting up close and personal here in Battle for West Bengal. With Prime Minister Narendra Modi launching a scathing attack on Mamata Banerjee using the Bhatija Bua jibe, Mamata Banerjee too gave it back over the corruption issue, calling the Prime Minister Tolabaj and Dangapaj. It seems both the top leaders are not sparing any word and mincing any word to hit out and take personal jibes at the party's leadership. With camera person Tapan Indrajit for India Today in Kolkata.
Yesteryear Bollywood heartthrob Mithun Chakravarti joined the BJP at Prime Minister Narendra Modi's rally earlier today. The actor praised Modi's leadership and said that he wanted to work for the people. Let's take a listen at this report.
I am a disco dancer. I am a disco dancer. I am a disco dancer.
From a yesteryear superstar with links to both left and the Trinamool Congress to a saffron pole star. Veteran actor Mithun Chakraborty joined the BJP on Sunday at Prime Minister Modi's mega rally at iconic Brigade Ground.
আমি জল ঢোড়াও নই বেলে বোড়াও নই আমি একটা কোবরা গোখরো আমি এক ছবলে ছবি
The actor, who had quit years ago as Trinamool Congress MP, flaunted his Bengal credentials and lavished praise on Prime Minister Modi.
সেদিন একটা স্বপ্ন দেখেছিলাম কি আমি জীবনে কিছু করব কিন্তু এই স্বপ্নটা দেখিনি কি আজ আমি এই মঞ্চে যেখানে ভারতবর্ষের সবথেকে বড় বড় লিডার্সরা বসে আছেন ये सपना नहीं तो क्या है এটা স্বপ্ন নয় তো কি
ऐतिहासिक मुहूर्तेर साक्षी होते
Amid huge cheer from supporters, Mithun belted out a popular dialogue from his movie, calling himself a cobra with deadly sting.
আমি জল ঢোড়াও নই বেলে বোড়াও নই আমি একটা কোবরা গোখরো আমি এক ছবলে ছবি
জোরে হাততালি দেবেন
Prime Minister Modi, during his speech, thanked Mithun for joining forces with Bharatiya Janata Party.
आज तो हमारे बीच बांग्लार छेले मिठुन चक्रवर्ती जी भी है उनकी जीवन गाथा संघर्ष और सफलता के अद्भुत उदाहरणों से भरी हुई है
But the Trinamool Congress mocked the actor turned BJP Neta, calling him a turncoat.
पहले मैं बचपन में सुभाष चक्रवर्ती के साथ देखा, फिर तृणमूल में देखा, आज बीजेपी में देखा और हो सकता है कल फिर दूसरा पार्टी के साथ भी देखूंगा क्योंकि मिठुन दा जितने चरित्र में एक्टिंग पार्टी भी करते हैं.
At one point in time, he was known for his association to the Naxal movement. During the heydays of the left regime, he was very close to a lot of left leaders. When Trinamool Congress and Mamta Banerjee came to power, he was known for his proximity to Mamta Banerjee. Since 2015, he has been distancing himself from the Trinamool after the Sharda scam, and now he is in the BJP's fold. His detractors say just as he has had a huge range in his acting career, he is similarly showing similar kind of range in his political career too. With camera person Tapan Indrajit for India Today in Kolkata.
Let's now take a good look at all the latest updates from poll-bound West Bengal. BJP leader Suvendu Adhikari took a jibe at TMC, saying it is no longer a political party and has become a private limited company, which is chaired by Mamta Banerjee. Suvendu added that Mamta's nephew Abhishek Banerjee is the MD of Tola Bazi or extortion racket. Suvendu is all set to fight head-on with Mamta Banerjee from the prestigious Nandigram seat in the upcoming polls. BJP National General Secretary Kailash Vijayvargiya today reiterated that his party will form the government in the state. He also predicted that Suvendu Adhikari will win with a margin of 50,000 votes in Nandigram against Mamta. Senior NCP leader Sharad Pawar hit out at Prime Minister's rally in Kolkata. Pawar has said that while farmers have been protesting for 100 days now, Prime Minister has taken time to go to Kolkata for a rally against West Bengal government, but has no time to visit farmers in Delhi. BJP leader and MP Gautam Gambhir, who is likely to join the party's campaign in poll-bound West Bengal today, has said that he always felt at home in the state of West Bengal. The former top-order Indian batsman is likely to begin campaigning in West Bengal from the 22nd of March. This will be Gambhir's first full-fledged election campaign for the BJP outside Delhi. Home Minister Amit Shah embarked on Mission South today. He addressed a rally in Thiruvananthapuram. launched an all-out attack on Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan over his alleged links with gold scam key accused Swapna Suresh. He further praised Metro Man E. Sridharan, who recently joined the BJP. Shah's rally here has marked the culmination of BJP's Vijay Yatra. Earlier in the day, Amit Shah held a roadshow in the poll-bound state of Tamil Nadu and launched BJP's door-to-door campaign called Vetri Kodi Endan. In fact, in Tamil Nadu's Kanyakumari, that's the campaign that was carried out, he assured BJP's victory in the state. Ahead of the roadshow there, Amit Shah visited Suchindram temple and offered prayers there as well.
टीएफ और यूडीएफ में एक हेल्थी कंपटीशन है, केरल को आगे बढ़ाने की नहीं, भ्रष्टाचार करने की। यूडीएफ आता है तो सोलर स्कैम करता है और एलडीएफ आता है तो डॉलर गोल्ड स्कैम करता है। ये दोनों में स्पर्धा लगी है स्कैम करने की। भारतीय जनता पार्टी और एनडीए मानते हैं कि सबरीमाला का मंदिर और उसका प्रशासन इसके श्रद्धालुओं के हाथ में होना चाहिए, इसमें सत्ता की कोई दखल नहीं होनी चाहिए।
आज हमने 11 घरों में जाकर देश के प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी का संदेश देने का काम किया है। भारतीय जनता पार्टी के चिन्ह कमल को घर घर पहुंचाने के अभियान की शुरुआत की। यहां जनता का अपार उत्साह देखकर परिणाम के बारे में मैं सुनिश्चित हूं। कन्याकुमारी लोकसभा सीट और आने वाले विधानसभा चुनाव के अंदर एआईडीएमके, बीजेपी और पीएमके की संयुक्त सरकार बनेगी, ऐसा मुझे भरोसा है।
After hectic parleys, DMK and Congress finally signed their seat-sharing agreement today. The DMK has allotted 25 assembly seats to ally Congress for the April 6 Tamil Nadu assembly elections. DMK will also give Kanyakumari Lok Sabha seat to the Grand Old Party. Here's more on that.
After days of hectic negotiations, bargaining and frayed nerves, which led to Tamil Nadu Congress chief turning emotional, DMK and Congress on Sunday managed to strike a common ground over sharing seats in Tamil Nadu. The DMK allotted 25 seats to ally Congress for April 6 assembly elections. The National Party has also been allotted Kanyakumari Lok Sabha seat that would go for by-polls following the death of Congress MP Vasanta Kumar.
We have signed the seat sharing agreement and we will be contesting in 25 assembly seats and 1 Lok Sabha Kanyakumari seat.
Announcing the pact, Tamil Nadu Congress chief K.S. Alagiri said that DMK Congress alliance is working hard to protect secularism by defeating BJP in polls.
பாரதிய ஜனதா இன்றைக்கு இந்தியாவினுடைய மிகப்பெரிய நோயாக வளர்ந்திருக்கிறது. அது நோயாக இருப்பது மட்டுமல்ல, அந்த நோயை மற்றவர்கள் மீதும் பரப்புவதற்கு அவர்கள் முயற்சிக்கிறார்கள். கொரோனா வைரஸை விட ஆபத்தான ஒரு ஆயுதமாக அவர்கள் இன்றைக்கு விளங்கி வருகிறார்கள்.
Congress had to settle for fewer seats than the last time. In 2016 assembly polls, Congress fought on 41 seats and won 8 of them. The DMK, hoping to return to power after being in opposition for 10 years, has allotted 3 seats to the Indian Union Muslim League, 2 to MMK, 6 to VCK and MDMK each. Earlier, the ruling AIADMK on March 5th also sealed its alliance with BJP, allotting 20 assembly constituencies and the Kanyakumari Lok Sabha seat to the Saffron Party after several rounds of negotiations.
PMK, they are very strong in North Tamil Nadu, so accordingly they would have taken those seats. Our leaders would have definitely discussed all those things, and we are very sure we will take all these 20 seats, we will win.
Union Home Minister Amit Shah, while campaigning in Kanyakumari, expressed confidence in NDA winning Tamil Nadu polls.
कन्याकुमारी लोकसभा सीट और आने वाले विधानसभा चुनाव के अंदर एआईडीएमके, बीजेपी और पीएमके की संयुक्त सरकार बनेगी.
After several rounds of talks and even an alleged breakdown from the Congress side, DMK and Congress finally signed the pact. Congress is getting 25 seats to contest in this alliance from Tamil Nadu for 2021 elections and 1 Lok Sabha by-poll election as well. When we asked them, are you satisfied with the number as it has come down from 41 to 25, the Congress leaders claim that there is nothing to be satisfied about anything anymore, as this is a war and it has to be fought together. With camera person Divyan, Pramod Madhav.
For more news and updates on that, do log on to indiatoday.in. You could also download our app for more. Thank you for watching.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.